What's going on, 843? Good Tuesday morning. It's a Monday on a Tuesday after Memorial Day weekend, and we are out here in Longs, South Carolina today. We are at the Danny Knight boating facility on the Waccamaw River. I have an appointment at 9 o'clock this morning for work. It is 8:30 now. I don't want to show up a half hour early. I was in the area. I'd figured I'd come out and check out this boat landing. Being that I sponsor and I adopted a boat landing in Myrtle Beach, right next to the Bass Pro Shops, I figured I'd see what one of these boat landings look like out here in the country. So, gorgeous area. You got the bridge behind me going over the Waccamaw. Nice little boat landing. However, some of the stuff I'm seeing is not very nice, man. I don't even own a boat, and I think I do more for the boat landings in Horry County than half of the boaters do. Now, I'm not knocking all the boaters because I know there's a bunch of boaters out there that feel the same way about me, but I'm gonna turn this camera around here and I'm gonna show you what we're looking at. So this is what we're looking at. The water is down right now. We're looking at Mountain Dew bottles, baby food bottles. That's Christmas lights right there. I'm gonna actually jump down here. So, baby food bottles, Christmas lights, Mountain Dew bottles, and this is all where the water has receded. Got some more trash over there. Got some cold packs for somebody's cooler. Got some more trash that washed up there in the bushes. Looks like a meat container over there. Got some soda cans. Looks like there's a bunch of dead blue crabs in the water over here. Not a bunch, a lot of dead blue crabs. Looks like somebody had a cookout up here. So let's just walk up. Got a Fireball bottle, some wipies, some more soda bottles. Looks like somebody had a campfire out here. Some more trash. This is the best part right here. Check this out. Lovely, isn't it? I think it's fantastic. Somebody just had a party out here. So that's some of the stuff there. You can see the litter all over the ground. Got some litter over there in the bushes. I don't even want to know what's down this road over here. Looks like it goes back in there pretty good. I'm not going to go back in there. But there's plenty of trash blown up into the bushes and stuff. Check out the trash at the boat landing. Several trash bags that are bundled up. You know, the thing that gets me is people leave all this trash at the boat landing. But I'm gonna tell you right now, 90% of people who own boats, 90% of people who pull the boats to the river use a truck. They had the time to tie up the trash bag and dump the trash bag next to the trash container, but they couldn't have thrown that shit in the back of their truck. I mean, it's ridiculous, people. Excuse my language. We got a sunshade over there, up underneath the bridge. Got some discarded watermelon down there. More trash up by the road. There's my truck chilling right there. Over here by the Porta John, there's just tons of trash just kicking in the parking lot, blown up in the bushes. So this right here, as you can see, all the trash. We're about 3 minutes into the video now. You can see all the trash and the garbage. It's just straight up ridiculous. So this is my thought. I've got this 9 o'clock appointment today. Before I decide to leave this area, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna take care of this trash and clean the place up a little bit. Because all this crap's just gonna end up in our water, man. And I can't be having that. That's disgusting. How are we supposed to enjoy the rivers and the waterways of the 843 if this is how we treat our boat landings? I know, kind of sucks that I'm doing a Tuesday morning rant like this, but the fact of the matter, folks, is this is what we deal with, you know? And one of the funniest things is, I adopted my own boat landing out there on 17 and Highway 22, right next to Bass Pro Shops. And I go in there, you know, my landing is not so terrible. I go in there once a week and I check the trashes. If they're not full, I don't bother. When I do notice the trash start to pile up, I do stop and I pick up the trash and I put it in its place. It's, you know, I take it off to one of the recycling centers. And I'm supposed to get recognition for that. They're supposed to put a sign up with my company name and the 843 fishing page name. They haven't done it yet. I'm waiting for that day to come. But, you know, another thing is, it's these signs right here next to this trash. You got all this trash sitting here right by the river, right? Good strong storm, it's gonna blow all that trash right in the river. But then you got this sign right here: pitch in, put waste in its place, maximum litter fine, $1,092, enforced by Horry County Police. How many people do you think get fined that? I don't think anybody's got fined that. I don't think they care, to be honest with you. But these people right here, I'm gonna go ahead and notify them and let them know what I did out here today, and that the people that adopted the landing are not doing their job. Now, I'm not gonna say that they're not doing their job, because I don't know what this landing looks like on a normal basis. I don't know what this landing looks like after it's been cleaned up by that company. But a lot of people, they adopt these landings and they forget about coming out and cleaning them, or they don't make the time to come out and clean them. Now, you know, the Riverkeeper, my Boston accent came out there. The Riverkeeper people only mandate that you hold 2 cleanups a year. So normally people only do a fall and a spring cleanup, or a spring and a fall cleanup. It depends on how you want to look at it. Glass is half full, glass is half empty. So it might be that they haven't run their, or they ran their cleanup and this is what it already looks like because this landing gets a lot of use, or they just didn't hold their cleanup at all. So I don't know what the deal is. However, I'm going to my appointment now because it is now 8:45 and we are gonna go knock that out, and I'm gonna come back here, put some gloves on, and I'm gonna take care of most of this trash. I'll check back in with you guys here in a few minutes, and showing you what I loaded up in the back of my truck and hauled off here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, so I've been back here at the landing for a little while, and I got, well, it's not a whole bag of trash, but the bag of trash is so heavy now that I have to switch it out. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fit some more into it, but yeah, it's completely full. So that bag of trash right there, you can see how heavy it is. That bag of trash did from this boat landing here all the way on the shoreline, under the bridge, back around this tree, up to the pavement line where my truck is, and all the other trash bags. So that's just that one bag of trash. I still have all that trash there that needs to be picked up and thrown in the back of my truck. Somebody else is here too. I forgot what the gentleman's name is, but I shook his hand and stuff, and he's here cleaning up as well. But he dragged this sunshade out from underneath the bridge and put it over there by the trash cans. We still have the whole parking lot here. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this whole parking lot. I'm gonna clean up the trash that's on that sofa over there, and I'm gonna clean up that shoreline right there on the other side of the boat landing. So we'll see what we get out of here today. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the sofa, that sofa right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that in the back of my short bed F-150 with all the other trash. So that's probably something I'm going to end up coming back for. However, stay tuned. I'll show you a loaded up truck here in just a few minutes. So it looks like Horry County Public Works is here. They're grabbing that couch, which is awesome. Maybe they'll come grab all these bags of trash too. I picked up 3 bags of trash walking the water bank and the riverbank, walking the riverbank. I picked up 3 bags of trash from there and the parking lot. So I'm now loading up. I broke this tent thing down. I am now loading up bags of trash into the back of the truck. Hopefully I won't have to take them to the dump. Maybe Horry County will come and take care of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up all the loose trash right now and get it bagged up. Alright guys, it's hot as can be. It's 12:17. I've been here since 9:30 cleaning up the landing. I picked up 3 bags of trash from the parking lot and along the riverbank. And as I was finally done and loading up all the trash in the back of the truck, Horry County came and they were here to pick up the trash. And to be honest with you, when he pulled up and saw me loading it up into the back of the truck, he asked me, he said, "Y'all gonna take care of that?" I said, "I was going to, but since you're here, you want to take it with you?" He said, "Nah, man, we're only here for the couch." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Well, I guess since we're going to the dump, I can go ahead and take it." So it just goes to show that nobody wants to put forth any of the work, and that's why some of these boat landings look the way they do. However, you can see here, let me flip the camera around. That's where all the trash was. The back of my truck is empty. I didn't have to haul anything away. The along this riverbank here looks real good. Up over there where that white car just turned, there was a bunch of trash up there. That's where the tent was down there. Over there by the porta-john, there was a bunch of trash. I pulled a couple boxes of Michelob Ultra out of the woods and discarded those. There's still a lot of trash here in the parking lot. I didn't get all of it, but my little pickup stick thing, it broke, so I am not gonna go pick anything up by my bare hands. This is a little stick I was using. I bought it from the dollar store, but you see, I'm glad I bought it from the dollar store because it's broken now, but the 2 little fingers there, they don't come together completely, so it's real hard to pick up some trash. So we're back home now, and I filmed a little bit at the boat landing before I left. A little here's what Bruce is thinking type scene to end out everything you guys just saw. And my thing is, I didn't save it. How it happened, I don't know. It didn't save. So that scene is completely gone. So I figured I'd do something from my balcony here. Sitting at the house, I'm all cooled off, all cleaned up, and I've been thinking about that boat landing. What we're going to do is, being that we adopted through my company, BW Gustafson, through that company and through 843 Fishing, even though 843 Fishing is just a hobby for me, and it's not a business, we adopted the Peter Vaught Landing right next to Bass Pro Shops in Myrtle Beach. It's where 22 goes over the waterway and 17's here, and Peter Vaught Landing is right there. That's a gorgeous boat landing. If you haven't ever been there, I highly recommend checking it out if you plan on boating on the Intracoastal Waterway. That one I maintain often. I'm always in and out of North Myrtle Beach throughout the week, so it doesn't take me but a minute to just stop at the boat landing, because I use 22 to 31 to River Oaks to Carolina Forest Boulevard, where I live, Carolina Forest. So getting on 22 right there at the boat landing is perfect for me. So it takes about 2 minutes to go in there and check out the 4 trash cans and see how the parking lot looks for trash. So that one gets maintained by me quite often. Now, this boat landing I was at today, the Danny Knight boating facility out there in Long, South Carolina, I can't remember the name of the road that it's on, but that one is adopted by another group of people, which I'll reach out to them and let them know that I was there to clean up their boat landing today. But my thought is, I've been wanting to run a community cleanup at some of these boat landings, and I want to host it through the 843 Fishing page and my company. However, my boat landing is never in dire need of being cleaned up because I maintain it on a weekly basis. So what I'm thinking about doing is hosting a cleanup at some of these other boat landings. Say, I'd like to do like a weekend landing sweep, I guess you could call it. I don't know. I'll put something into a plan. I'll put something on a piece of paper, and I'll get something going soon. I know it's going to be a little too hot and a little too active at the boat landings right now, but I would like to do something as far as a community cleanup come this fall. When it's cooler outside, maybe I can get some sponsors together. Maybe instead of doing like a captain's bag at a captain's meeting for a tournament, do a participation bag. And for everybody that shows up, maybe there'll be some lures or some stickers or something like that in those bags for the participation in the community cleanup. There's a bunch of good groups out there that are probably willing and very eager to lend a hand and get out and help out. So I'll probably reach out to some of those groups as well. But we're going to get something on paper. We will get a plan put together. We'll get some little contracts signed up for those coming out, because I'm going to have like liability waivers and stuff like that, just in case somebody cuts themselves on glass or anything. It doesn't hold me personally responsible. Like I said, 843 Fishing is not a business. It's just a hobby of me. It's a page I run, and then I just decided to start making some videos and putting them up on YouTube. So somebody sues 843 Fishing, they're taking everything I got, because it's not a company. I don't have any insurance or anything like that for it. But anyways, yeah, look for that coming soon. We will put something together, and I will update somebody probably maybe a month or so in advance and really start pushing this thing. I'm going to start working on sponsors now. That's my next big project, and maybe see if I can't get like some companies like Bass Pro Shops on boards. See if I can't get Bass Pro Shops on board. Maybe some of these tool rental companies like, Comeback Rentals or something like that. Maybe they can lend some leaf blowers so we can clean up the parking lots. And maybe some like Lowe's or Home Depot or something to sponsor some 5-gallon buckets and some trash bags. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on some of that now. I just wanted to get you guys to see what some of these landings in our county look like. down in Emerald's Inlet, sometimes the parking lot gets pretty beat up, but it's never near what I saw today at this Danny Knight boat landing. I mean, there's Enterprise boat landing is pretty bad. The one on Peachtree, both of the ones on Peachtree Road are very bad, and they need to be maintained a little bit better than they are. So it's going to be up to us, people. It's not going to be the county. The county, as you saw today, didn't even want. I had to convince them, even offer them waters to take off that trash today. But it's just my thought, you know. Like I said, I'm not a boat owner. I don't frequent the boat landings to participate in boating. Spirit Airlines coming in. Yeah, I don't own a boat, so I don't participate in boating at the boat landings at all or anything like that. But I do frequent most of the boat landings due to the fact that not having a boat, those are the only places I can really fish or take my family to fish. So when I'm there and I see that it's in disarray like it is, I feel obligated to clean it up. You know, I hate that I have to clean up so much sometimes, but it is what it is. So just keep that in mind, folks. You know, if you're using this stuff for free, you know, you bring it out on the water, you should bring it home with you. Don't leave it at the boat landing. I understand they have a trash can there, but it doesn't necessarily mean fill it up. It's not hard to take one of those one-use shopping bags from Walmart, you know, Lowe's Foods, Publix, whatever, and put your trash in those bags, tie it up, and throw it in the bed of your truck. Throw it back in the cooler where it came from. Take it home, put it in your Pelican can, put it in your community dumpster, and dispose of it the right way. Don't just leave it at the boat landings, because all it's going to do is pile up, and some poor schmuck like me is going to have to clean it up. I mean, I didn't have to, but, you know, it's all going to end up in the water, and I'm firmly against that. So, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Wow. Sometimes my tongue just double knots and twists up like a pretzel. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. I will put the links in the description below, and I will also... No, I won't also. I was going to say I'll put a link, but I don't think I can put a GPS link to the Danny Knight boat landing. It's a beautiful boat landing, and you really need to get out there if you haven't been out there. It just needs to be taken care of. It's got nice sandy beaches and everything, and I'm actually, this weekend, I am actually thinking about taking the whole family out there and doing a little fishing trip. Maybe catfish, maybe some brim. I heard the brim being caught out there are as big as my hand. And I'm a grown man, people. Even though I act like a little kid, I'm a grown man. So I want to take the kids out there, and I want to get them on some good substantial size fish and get them on something that's not going to make them bored and, you know, regret being there and want to be at home in the air conditioner on their Xbox and Nintendo Switch. So look for that video coming soon. Anyhow, if you liked it, subscribe for it. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to put the links for social medias in the description below. And I might put something about the boat landing I was at today in the description below, too. If I can do a GPS link, I'll do a GPS link. If I can't, maybe I'll just put the coordinates and the name of the boat landing. Sounds like a plan. We'll see you guys next video.